Welcome to the 𝗙𝗂𝗿 𝗙𝗶𝗿 channel. I'm your host, Melissa O'Connor. I recently had a woman come to my office asking that I assist her with creating a power of attorney for her father who had recently passed away. She had gone to the bank after her father passed in an effort to wind up his affairs and close his accounts, and someone at the bank had told her that they weren't able to help her unless she had a power of attorney. So she thought she would reach out to me in an effort to obtain this power of attorney document. I had to inform her that unfortunately, since her father passed and didn't provide her with this authority while he was still living, that we couldn't create a document now that he passed away to be able to fulfill the banker's needs, and she was left with just a probate proceeding to be able to obtain the funds in the bank and wind up his affairs. And so I wanted to make sure that I hopped on the video today and talk about the fact that for a power of attorney to be able to be created, both parties need to be living. You are unable to have a power of attorney created once somebody passes away. Unfortunately, this isn't the first time that I've had such a request, and many people are confused by the concept. But for a principal to be able to authorize authority to an agent, they need to be living and voluntarily make that authorization and sign the documents before a notary and all that good stuff. And it's just not something that can be done once somebody passes away. So unfortunately for her, she had the bad news that she couldn't just do it simply through a document, but rather she was left with opening up an estate for her father and probating his assets, so that way she could obtain access to the funds to plan his funeral and make all the preparations and winding up of his affairs as she wished to handle. So just as a conclusion, if a loved one passes away, you can't obtain a power of attorney after the fact, even if you know that that's something that your loved one would have wanted you to have the ability to do. I trust that this information has been helpful to you. If it has, I ask that you like and share with others. And again, thank you for joining me.